Hello, everybody. I'm Roadblock. I am still a little bit sick, so bear with me if I have to cough on occasion through this video. But I am very excited. I've actually been looking forward to recording all day, because I just have so much stuff that I wanted to talk about with the events going on right now, with the April Fool's events. So at their face value, these April Fool events are silly and ridiculous, right? However, there's a really good opportunity to get a book, a legendary book, among other things right now. So, the Mystery Summon Rush. It took me a very long time to get to this point. I spared you guys the grind of it, but I will show you how I did it. Now, there's only 6 hours left in this, so you may watch this video and think, I have already missed your opportunity to do it, but 1,000 mystery shards for a legendary skill tome, I will make that trade every single time. um, Especially on a free-to-play account. This is a great opportunity to get really good resources. I mean, we've got Immortal Soulstone, some festival points in there, which caught me up greatly. But most of all, this legendary skill tome. So basically what I did, and I'm going to spoil a little surprise for you here in a second, but basically what I did, I need 20 more, so I'm going to go ahead and summon. This is the easy part, right? This is the obvious part. I did want to check. I actually have, I got a lot to talk about. So I've pulled so many rares. I actually started, when I started pulling these 1,000 mysteries, I was so mad at how many rares I pulled. And then towards the end, I was like, wait, I want more rares. Give me this rare, because my rosin fusion is nearly completed from all of this. I only have one rare left to pull, and then I will be able to fuse rosin. Now, I don't know that I'm going to be jumping at the opportunity to do so. However, it is an opportunity to get a legendary, which will be good for faction wars, which will be good potentially for some content. I don't really think so. I know people kind of, at least a few people came at me in the comments the last time I talked about rosin and kind of gave him a bad rap, but I still stand by that. I don't think rosin is very good anymore. He's still a legendary though, which he's still a legendary, and I wouldn't put him at like a bottom tier legendary. I just put him at a mid tier legendary. There's just a lot. There's just, not only are there better legendaries, of course, but there are also just better, in some cases, epics and rares that can maybe not rares, but epics. Well, yeah, there's one rare, right? So I'm not trying to hate on rosin too much here. I'm just saying, for me, he's not my pick. I'm not super excited to build rosin on my free to play account. All right, enough about rosin. So here we are. We're gonna grab this book before I forget. There we go. That's so mean. I can't believe they did that. The fact that you could pull 1,000 sacred shards to get this legendary book is really funny to me. Like, it's just really funny. Okay, so I did that. I did it on both accounts, which actually, after doing it on my main account, because it was easier on my main account, because I have 400 slots, so I was able to pull 100 at a time. Made it easier, but I was like, I'm not doing this on the free to play. But then I got caught up on a lot of stuff in the game, and I was watching wrestling, and I was like, I'll do this during wrestling. And I finished it up to that 20, and I was like, all right, well, I'll record it. So we knocked that out. So how did I do that? Or, sorry. Obviously, I just pulled shards, right? But what do I do with those champions? How do I make room to pull more again? That's the frustrating part, right? Well, I'm being lazy about it. There's probably a better way to do this, but I was leveling up my 6-star Godseeker Aniri. There's your spoiler. So, Godseeker Niri is 6-starred. I worked very hard last night to get the last 5-star chicken that I needed, and I fed them all to God. Well, I leveled up Godseeker all the way to 50 using these Mystery Shard champions, and then after I got her to 5 stars, I ranked her up, and then I've been feeding all of these mystery shards into Godseeker. So kind of two birds with one stone, right? And I just wanted to show you guys, if you have a champion that you're just trying to level up, just grind up, right? You can just take all of this and just throw it in there, right? And I just did everything that was not a rare, and occasionally I would throw some rares that I knew I didn't need copies of, right? If I was only saving them for the fusion, um, I could get rid of them if I didn't think I'd be using them anywhere else in the game. Like right now, if I wanted to, I could throw probably these guys in there to make more room so that I could pull more mystery shards. If you want to go for this book, I think it's a fair value for a book. It's a lot of time, but so is champion training events and so on and so forth, right? So I wanted to cover that part. Let's talk about the tournament. So this tournament was really, really easy on my main account. So it's an uncommon spider tournament. You have to use an uncommon champion on a... is it accessories based? What is the scoring base on this? Yeah, okay. So the point values are based on the reward that you get. On my main account, I was actually able to, and I'm only showing you this just to kind of give you an idea of how easier it was on my main account, because I actually have 2 6-star uncommons. I used to have 3, but I fed one, which was my shield guard, because I never used him. So I was able to go all the way up to stage 8 with just these 2. I'll turn off super raids because I don't care about what the gear and stuff here. But so obviously main account gear is way better, right? But I had Saurus in a stun set. It doesn't really take effect here. But my Armiger is built really well, and I'm going to make a video talking about how strong Armiger is. You'll see Armiger's in a destroy set. That's for specific content in the game. But I was able to do like 700, not even that. I was able to do a very, very small amount of energy. You'll see we're chunking down this spider pretty good. I mean, it's crazy to me. This is a difficulty of spider that I struggled to do on my free-to-play account not that long ago, right? And here I am, 2 uncommon champions. That's the difference between an account that's existed for a really long time and a new account. And these guys aren't exceptionally geared. I don't use my Armiger nearly as much anymore, other than maybe for Scarab Boss, which is why he's in a destroy set. But even then, I really don't. And Saurus was a mistake. I've talked about him in the past. I wish I had never built him. But they were able to do that. This time I only got 4 points, but after grinding that out a little bit, I was able to get the resources. I don't care about the skin. I don't want the skin. I think it's kind of an ugly skin. I just wanted to get these resources for what was a relatively low energy cost. So you may not have any champions leveled up, and so you may be like in the same boat that I am on the free-to-play account, because on the free-to-play account it's going to take longer. I can only do stage 1 with my Armiger built the way that he is, because I don't have a way to get past stage 2 where he's weak affinity. If I could get past stage 2, I think I would do stage 3 just fine. Maybe stage 4, but I'll show you right now on stage 1 what Armiger can do. And I think for whatever reason, and I don't know if it's because it's a difficulty level, he keeps using his A1. I really don't understand why. I mean, I would really like to see, I guess maybe he's just trying to turn meter control, but I mean, the A2 smacks, right? So I wonder if I should A1, and then A2. That would probably make more sense to do, because you'll see the spider got a turn there. But yeah, I mean, granted, it's only level 1. I'm not saying this is anything crazy. It's just going to take me quite a while to generate the points that I need to do this tournament. But I think I can do it. I don't see any reason not to do it with my multi-battles tonight. I think the rewards here are pretty good. I think, what is it, like 400? Yeah, so 440 energy essentially. Probably, well, no, it's probably gonna be 100. It's gonna be a lot of energy because I can only do it on stage 1, which is kind of the problem. But at least a primal quartz, being able to have a primal shard again, that kind of stuff. I think this is worth kind of going for. I'm not using my energy for much overnight, right? So I might as well use it to do some of these lower runs. What is the energy cost, in fact, for that difficulty? So 8 energy for 4 points. That's not a very good value, and I doubt there's a chance for me to get any higher. So maybe, well, I don't know why I had this mindset that I have to do stage 2. I guess I could just do stage 3. I don't know why guys, I've spent, this is how sick I still am, because my brain, these hamsters are not turning, yo. So yeah, I spent a big portion of my evening tonight thinking that, oh, if Armiger can't do stage 2, I don't have stage 3 unlocked. I can't do it. I'm an idiot, until literally just this moment, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, I could totally do this. I could just go to stage 3. I really hope I get a turn here. Okay. I mean, it really doesn't matter if I can manual it. I guess I really need to see if he can auto it. And I could totally put like a resist banner or something on him. But it seems like, yeah, this is going to be fine. We're getting enough weak hits. I think we'll be just fine doing stage 3. I don't know how many points we're going to get. Again, still just three points. What would be a stage? I just don't think there's a stage that he can really solo this. Like, I don't think he could do stage 7. I just don't think he could. I think that's asking a lot. When you consider I could only do stage 8 with 2, to ask this Armiger with way worse gear to do stage 7, I don't think it's possible. But stage 3, we can do. We have a better chance at points at least. So, and I mean, what is the, so they're 2 to 3 star, but what rarities can they be up to? Let me see if there's any indicator. No, there isn't. Okay, so I guess any rarity, technically? I mean, I don't know. I can't see any real indicator there about whether it could be. I know, I guess I could just look up the chart, but I don't care that much. So stage 3 is what I'll farm with him now. And try to complete not complete the whole tournament, just get the rewards that I want from it. And I'm okay even not getting the dust or whatever this stuff's called now. I'm actually okay with not getting that, but the primal quartz I'm actually really interested in on this account. Now, I don't think that gets me a primal shard, but isn't there primal quartz somewhere else coming up? And no, it wasn't in the Titan event. Is it in the Dungeon Divers? Yeah. So ooh, but that's gonna end soon. And that's not going to be enough points. Shoot. I was really hoping that would be enough. So I need to do some Dungeon Divers too. Okay, so what I'm probably going to do, because I really want to have a Primal Shard. Obviously, it's not going to be in time. Yeah, because we're already done with the event. But I do want to have more for a future mythical pull. So what do I want to do? How do I want to do this? Is there any other tournament going on right now? I know there's not. There's a Sand Devil, but I can't get points for that. Ooh, a Soul Chase coming up. I didn't see that. And, okay. So because this tournament goes tomorrow, I'll probably use my energy tonight to get the remaining amount of this Dungeon Divers, just to get this quartz. I just want to get, so that's going to be 400. I already have 486 energy. So I'm just going to spend this energy probably in Dragon, just because it's consistent, and knock that out. So, and then I'll use maybe a potion or two, or just use my tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my tomorrow energy to get the dungeon divers done for the primal quartz in Spider. Okay, cool. Let's see. So let's talk about the big news, right? Godseeker Niri, I do have her 6-starred. She is 56, and I am going to ascend her right here, right now, for all of you to see. I am super excited about this. I really, truly am, because I think she's going to open up a lot of avenues for me in Clan Boss and other areas of the game in general. Do I really not have enough? Oh, we did just have that fusion, huh? I did spend a lot of void ascending. I mean, I'm pretty deep with this stuff. So, and Sunday just passed, or I would go and you know, farm this stuff. So the next Sunday that comes around, I will probably need to go and farm some more of the stuff. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to spend that so that I can show off Godseeker Aniri, fully 6-star ascended, level 56. I don't think she can put on, I think she has to hit 60, right? Oh no, yeah, she can wear this even at level 1, I guess. But so I am going to get her built out. I'm going to go probably for some speed. I don't really know what her build's going to look like. Maybe we do that tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do it on camera. I'm going to give some time to think, because to be honest, my brain is still kind of mush right now. It really is. If not for me planning these videos all day long, I probably wouldn't have had any idea what to talk about. So as I kind of get my focus back and the medication does its job, because when I don't have my medication that I'm on, I'm super congested and covered in brain fog. So but yeah, I'm going to give it some thought about her build. I don't think she would mess up any kind of tune if I had her in like a reflex or something. Now, I do have her booked. I remember I was booking her during CVC. We already have this down to a 3-turn cooldown. So the idea is we just want to be extending these buffs as much as possible. If I could get her really fast, and maybe even in a reflex set or in a relentless set even, and just have her extending those buffs, I really think that will be a big help to the team. Now, I hate to say it, but Skull Crusher, I think, gets the boot here pretty soon. I don't think I can give a breakdown of my team, right? Yeah, you can only see the total damage. But right now, Skull Crusher's damage is very, very low. Each one of these 3 champions is doing about 5 million. So what I'm thinking is I take Skull Crusher out, and because I'm extending the ally protects anyways, I take Skull Crusher out, take Deacon out, and then I put in Godseeker and probably bring Venomage back. So bringing Venomage back is going to give me a more consistent decrease attack. It's going to give me a more consistent decrease defense and poison activation for Taragi. So I really think that that's just going to... My kind of mindset there is to not only survive extra turns, but also up my damage output. And then the big kicker for Godseeker will be making sure that we're getting the healing and everything out of her kit. So I'm going to have to figure out some masteries. I haven't done a lot of research on this yet because I'm still recovering, and I'm still having to play the game as well. And I just spent 2 hours pulling mystery shards today. So, um, but yeah, I actually thought the events were kind of funny and had a good time with it. So, uh, I'll take a free book. Thanks, Plarium. All right, guys, I'll call that a video. Because I could ramble on and on, but I have work to do. I gotta get this stuff done, and I really wanted to make, and I'm gonna make it. I just don't think I can make it today. I don't think I have time to make it today. But I saw somebody in my Discord, and I was hurt. They broke my heart to read this, and I'm gonna read it real quick. Um, all right. Am I missing something where we have an event where one of the prize is an uncommon? And I was so offended. I was like, did you just refer to my man Armiger as an uncommon? And I think one of my responses was like, Armiger is better than most rares. Lots of videos on him. I have a few because I do have a few videos, and so I kind of want to make another video shouting out Armiger, and pointing out the fact that I think Armiger is amazing. Um, he's built on this account now, man. He had such a rough go of it on this account because he instantly got overshadowed because I think we leveled up Armiger, and I was like showing you guys. This was many, many months ago now. And I was showing you guys what he can do, and then I immediately pulled an allure. And I mean, you can't compete with that. Like if you pull an allure, that's really hard. Armiger's not going to compete with allure, but Armiger, if you guys are struggling with turn meter control, Armiger's gonna do work for you. Now you need to build him faster than I have him on this account. And part of that was just gear options. When I built him, I was pretty limited on gear. You'll see he's not in any type of speed set or anything. But if I was to rebuild him with the speed that he should be at, and obviously the accuracy that he should be at, and the crit, he needs to be crit capped. I'm not even worried about his crit damage. He's amazing. So I'm going to make a video on him. I'll probably rebuild the one on my account to kind of show what he's capable of. And because he's just not built very well on this account, which is kind of why he suffers. And but he is still in, I'm pretty sure he's still in my Faction Wars team on the main account for Sacred Order. No, he definitely is, because I don't think I have a single legendary. I have one. Yeah, I've got this guy. Man, what a joke. And then I have Rashkard, who is only 50 on this account. So yeah, my Sacred Order team on this account, it's kind of a funny team. For Faction Wars is Godseeker, Shamil, Mordecai. Well, I think it's Deacon and Armiger now, but it might be Deacon Mordecai. So maybe Armiger has been removed from the team, but yeah, for the lot, like he is a really solid champion. I can't say that enough. There's always an asterisk when it comes to uncommons that I love to point out. And I'll discuss that more in my video when I make it. But we're going to end this video for real now. So I have one last thing to say before I end it. As always, at least for the immediate future, I'm going to say this until we hit 1,000. I am pushing for 1,000 subscribers. And I have got to say that my community has been delivering on the subscriptions, and I absolutely love it. You blew my mind. We blew past 950. We are now at 961 subscribers. We have 39 more to go before I'm at 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for every single one of you that is subscribing to the channel. With that, I say if you are new here and you want to help me and my young channel grow, the best way to do that would be to click that subscribe button, because at 1,000, I get access to some different monetization options from YouTube. And then if you've been here for a while and you've been on the bubble about subscribing and you can't really decide, now would be the best time. It's going to help me do better. It's going to give me more opportunities to improve my content. It's going to give me more flexibility. It'll convince my wife that this is a legitimate enterprise and not some fool's dream. So yeah, the more that you guys are able to subscribe, and I know that it's, you know, that you may not want to see my stuff popping up on your channel on your feed every day, but if you would be so kind, I would appreciate it. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.